Hello, my internet fans. Welcome to another episode, season 3, episode 4 of the Stat Boy Sports Bar featuring Dori Lou. Of course, I am the Stat Boy. She is the Dori Lou. Down below us, we have the Columbus Colossus, good old Josh.
Cleveland combatant.
Close enough, whatever. And a blast from the past, our 2021 one-on-one Pick'em champion, good old Zach is in the house. The debate team is here. We've got plenty to talk about. But first, we always have to have the appetizer before we have the main course. Folks, let's talk about Clash at the Castle in Cardiff, Wales. Of course, the big main event matchup, our boy, our hometown hero, our Scottish warrior, Drew McIntyre, trying to stop the 2-year-long reign of the head of the table, Roman Reigns. And sadly, thanks to somebody else in the bloodline, and we all thought it was going to be there were rumors that Bray Wyatt was going to pop up, but that never came about. The younger brother of the Usos, and I'm going to screw up his name, Solo Sikoa, or Sikoa, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Sikoa popped up with his blonde mohawk, took out the referee, caused a distraction, allowing Roman to hit a spear, pinning Drew in Cardiff. What are we thinking, guys? Is anybody going to knock Reigns off the head of the table?
When Triple H is darn ready for it.
Yeah. What was that, Dory?
When Triple H is ready for it to happen,
I thought it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Drew got, he was completely cheated.
Zach, what do you say?
Not till Cody Rhodes is back.
Oh, you say Cody's going to do it?
Oh, yeah.
I can see.
So if the timeline is right with Cody, we're all speculating April. That's going to be at least another 6 months away. That's going to put Roman close to the 1,000-day mark. Is that really what we want? Do we really want almost a 1,000-day reign? No pun intended. Go ahead, Josh.
Well, I don't think we're going to get that far because I still think Roman will drop it before his Mania match with The Rock. USA has been adamant about getting a world title on to Raw. So Roman will at least drop the WWE title at some point. Not to Theory. That's a no. There are options. If it wasn't McIntyre, I still think they can do McIntyre. Just get all the bloodline out of the way, because that was an unexpected member of the bloodline who interfered that we did not see coming.
None of us did.
Somewhat. But Drew can still do it. I could see Karrion Kross doing it in a multi-man match. Now that Braun is back as of last night, and he has officially moved to SmackDown, I can see Braun doing it. But if the rumors about Bray Wyatt are true, possibly, but I don't know.
I will say this
there's
about
a lot up in the air.
I will say this about Braun Strowman. I'm glad that he's back. I'm glad that he's actually he's muscled up a little bit. He's still big, but he's toned and defined. He's still got the good old fashioned I'm going to plow through everybody, even though he did slip on the ring apron or on the ring area. But Chad Gable got the lucky part of the stick on that one, because he was going to get mowed over, and then he just jumped out of the way, and Otis took the brunt of that. I'm going to have to challenge that, though. I don't think Braun's going to – I think they're going to bring Braun in just for a quick – another title defense. No offense to Braun Strowman, he really wasn't title holder contender.
I would disagree with you there, but that's just me.
Why not have Solo beat him?
Solo beat Roman?
Why not?
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah, that would be interesting, bringing in a new head of the table from the bloodline.
I don't know. I can't see it. I don't. I mean, I know nothing about this kid. I mean, like I don't follow it. I would assume he's NXT.
Yeah. Just
Okay,
got caught up. He looked really strong in NXT. But if there is going to be anyone from NXT that is going to beat Roman, it will be Braun Breaker.
Good answer. I like that. That well said on that one.
That's the only person I can see not currently on the main roster. That's not one of the people on the main roster that can dethrone Roman. But the question is when and how. I thought if you would have brought up Braun, you should have done it by having him lose to Tyler Bate on Sunday, but that didn't happen.
And of course, what was up with the end of the pay-per-view? I mean, couldn't we have just ended it with Roman walking off? Instead, we have the inspirational speech part, Tyson telling Drew, hey, even though you lost, you're still the hometown boy. But did we have to sing American Pie? Really? Come on.
Well, Fury was probably getting money for an appearance. He had to make the appearance worthwhile.
He made his appearance worthwhile when he knocked out Theory. That's for certain.
Well, I'll agree with that. But there was something about he had to have some screen time in whatever contract he had to make an appearance in Cardiff.
And then also the Intercontinental title did not change hands. The women's title did not change hands. So them going over there for strictly that purpose, win a title in Wales, not going to happen. Riddle and Rollins, I would say that was match of the night because they put everything out there. They were left and right, back and forth. Those two could put on a good match. Regardless of how you feel about them, when you take two guys that hate each other that bad and they're throwing everything out the window, that was a 5-star match in my mind. Didn't like the outcome, though. Would have liked to see Riddle win that.
The second rope curb stomp, though, that was pretty cool.
That was I would say that was dangerous.
Yeah.
More than that.
I think you got to go unsanctioned now. You have to.
How about Hell in a Cell?
I don't know if either of those would be good for the next. The next pay-per-view is Extreme Rules, so
no more Rollins in Hell in a Cell. No.
No.
Give
him a break.
Not after that crap with Cody. Yeah, that's the reaction I was expecting.
Well, I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that match, but is what it is. But yeah, Riddle versus Seth should have a stipulation at Extreme Rules. I'm interested to see if Triple H does the smart thing and actually puts stipulations on each of the matches at Extreme Rules like it was supposed to be, that there hasn't been in the past 3-4 years.
Okay.
We'll have to wait and see. Good talk on that topic, friends. Thank you very much for that. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of what we're here for. And we're talking the 2022 NFL season. Week 1 starts this Thursday, 48 hours from now, when the Rams take on the Bills. I believe that is the first matchup. Yep. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to go team by team and throw out some stats, what they did in the preseason. And thanks to a website called clutchpoints.com, they put out 4 bold predictions for each team. So I went in there, I did a little homework, and I will throw out one of those predictions to the panel. The panel then votes thumbs up or thumbs down. You
briefly, Mikey, yes, briefly, are we going in the order you sent the original emails to me?
I'm okay with whatever order you want to put them in. I've got it.
I have them all queued up. I just need to know, just if you're going to go in whatever order, that's fine. It doesn't matter. I need to be able to be allotted time between each graphic to transition. That's all.
All right.
Very good.
Order it was sent.
So I'll throw out the question. We're all going to vote thumbs up or thumbs down. And who's ever, like, if there's a split 2 and 2, you're going to have a small, it's 3-1. Then the one can, throw out their shot first. If we all agree, we all agree. If we all disagree, we all disagree. And we'll just see where all this goes. So the first team up that we're going to talk about is, who we got first? Let's see who our first team is.
New York Jets.
The New York Jets. They went surprisingly 3-0 in the preseason. They defeated the Eagles 24-21. They defeated the Falcons 24-16, and they defeated the Giants 31-27. All right, crew. If they went undefeated in the preseason, is this a change in the Jets? Will they do well in the regular season? Yes or no? Wow. I'm seeing some thumbs down. No love for the Jets.
No, that's the. Did you
Unless you're a mom.
Well, we have one thumb. Okay, go ahead, Dori.
I think with how they surprised everybody at the end of last season, and how they did in preseason, I think we've got a brand new team that's going to maybe not make it all the way to Super Bowl, but I think they're one we really need to watch.
It's no secret I'm not happy with the Jets because they've had 2 losing seasons back to back. I want to stay positive, but hey, I'm up for change as much as anybody. We shall see.
Zach agreed with me though. Why don't you get his input?
Zach, what you got?
I think they made positive changes in the running game to better that running game, which was one of their biggest problems last year. And their defense has gotten a lot better. They should be able to tackle a lot better. So I don't know if it's going to be a major improvement, but I definitely agree it's going to be better than last season.
Okay. They're going to be an up and coming with what they've got lined up right now. Keep an eye on the Jets this season and probably next.
All right. Next team. The Baltimore Ravens. 3-0. Defeating the Titans 23-10. The Cardinals 24-17. And the Commanders 17-15. Let me bring up my stat here for the Baltimore Ravens. It might be tough for them to win 10 games thanks to many key players having injuries. Can they win 10 games? Yes or no? Josh says no. Dori says no. Zach, oh my gosh, wow. I make it unanimous. Sorry, guys.
Sorry,
10 games is a stretch, but we want to throw out how much we think they're going to win. If it's not going to be 10, what's it going to be?
Ooh.
Give him 8.
8?
I'll give him 4.
Screw you, birds.
Ooh, 4. Ouch.
I'll give him 4.
I'll give him 6. I initially predicted 6, but apparently 10 is pushing it. All right, let me zoom that in a little bit, and let's go to the next team. Houston Texans, 3-0, defeating the Saints 17-30, Rams 24-20, and blanking the 49ers 17-0. They went undefeated in the preseason, but in the last 2 seasons, they've only won 4 games. Will a new coach and this momentum in the preseason change their tune? Yes or no? Yes, says Zach. Yes, says Dori. No, says Josh. I say yes. Josh, what's up?
It's the Texans. They still suck.
Just say it just like that. They're not that bad a team, though. Well, it's like Dori said, give them a chance. I mean, they've got momentum here on their side. They've got a new coach. That's got to mean something.
Really, ask the Jaguars about that last year.
We'll get to them.
We'll get to them.
We'll get to them big time. Absolutely.
They got a coach. They got a coach who's won a Super Bowl at that.
Exactly. A coach that wins a Super Bowl should give a team a boost.
Should.
Will they? That's a whole different story. All right, next team. The Raiders.
Boo.
Already getting the hate. Total perfect season, including the Hall of Fame game. Defeated the Saints 17-13. The Rams the Vikings 26-20. No wonder Dori Lou is booing on that. The Dolphins 15. Yep. The Dolphins 15-3 and the Patriots 23-6. The Raiders have had 4 straight seasons with over 4,000 yards in passing. If they can pass the ball, will they earn a spot in the playoffs? Yes or no? Josh says yes. Zach says yes. I'm going to say no.
Unfortunately, I think they will.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to play odd man out on this. It's still no denying that Raider Nation is the greatest fan base in the world, but they still just can't get into the playoffs. It's more than just passing. It's passing, it's rushing, it's everything. It's not.
I'm going to cancel this goddamn show if you say the Raider Nation's the number 1 fan base one more time. I swear to God, Mike. Swear to God, I'm going to do it.
It's going to become Dori Lou's Sports Bar.
Seriously.
I've heard of Raider Nation forever. You can't miss. That's the silver.
And please hear this word from our producer.
We're not to his team yet.
Oh, I'll have some words on that.
Ooh. All right.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think the Raiders are going to go to the playoffs. Not this year. I'll play odd man out on that one. Next team. The Bears.
Dumb Bears.
Defeated the Chiefs 19-14. Defeated the Seahawks 27-11. Defeated the Browns 21-20. After falling apart last season but having a strong preseason, can the Bears complete their rebuilding and do better than 6 wins? Yes or no? I'll say yes. Dori says yes. Josh says yes. Zach? A successful yes. He thought about it. It looks like he wants to say no, but he's saying yes on that one.
I'll give him 7.
It's the Justin Fields thing, man.
Yeah.
I gave
4
him
OSU quarterbacks.
I gave him 12. I think that's overconfident. I would knock it down to maybe 10. I don't think I can go 12 again. Not with them.
You're still overcompensating.
Yeah, I think they're well, this really sucks because we're the same conference and everything. So I want them to go down. However, they're going to have a better record than they did last season. And I'll leave it at that.
6,
They're still dumb Bears.
18. We don't have any more. Oh, I have any more stuff. All right, next team. Who's coming up next? Who's it going to be? It's the Buffalo Bills. They went 2-1. They beat the Colts 27-24. They beat the Broncos 42-15, and it was probably the best performance overall in the preseason. Unfortunately, the Panthers beat them and blanked them 21-0. The Bills are really slated, and this is true. A lot of people in the internet football world are saying that the Bills are going to go to the Super Bowl. What do you say? Yes or no?
Yes.
Nope. We're split on this one.
Ooh.
Zach, go ahead. Why are the Bills not going to go to the Super Bowl?
Josh, you're not going to like this at all. That's Cincinnati's conference. I'm sorry. No offense.
Excuse you?
It's Cincinnati's conference. Point blank, period.
Oof.
Hello, Joe. Welcome into the sports bar. We see you there.
Good evening, afternoon. Welcome, Joe.
Josh, what do you think? Why are the Bills going to go to the Super Bowl?
The team is still amazing. I'll say because they're one of my secondary teams. They're our Lake Erie Bros. So, and they just got Von Miller on their defense. I mean, that's got to be any offense is one of their worst nightmares besides our boy, which I'll get to him when we get to the Panthers. But yeah, they're going to do it this year finally.
All right. Next team. The hometown residential Tennessee Titans lost to the Ravens 23-10, defeated the Buccaneers 13-3, and defeated the Cardinals 26-23. And there are rumors that Ryan Tannehill is going to be benched halfway during the season. Sports writers are saying that the Titans are only going to win 8 games. Yes or no? 8 games for the Titans, and we bench Tannehill halfway through. Yes or no? Dori says yes. Zach says yes. Josh says yes. Josh is in the middle. Josh, come on. You got to pick one. Yes or no? Come on.
Win 8 games, but they're not going to bench Tannehill.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'll say yes. Yeah, it's a hometown thing here. I will say yes on that one. They can win 8 games easily.
Yeah. It's the home here, and if you do college football, oh my Lord, you should have heard what I was hearing during therapy today.
Oh,
that's what they taught is college football, and how it's between Tennessee, Kentucky, and the good old Tide. When it comes to college ball, those are the 3 teams to pay attention to. Although Kentucky apparently doesn't do much.
You left out one.
No, I'm talking about what they said during therapy today. Those are the 3 teams they discussed the most.
Okay, they're leaving out one, and you can't forget about them dogs.
No, not at all.
Bulldogs. Can't forget about them.
College football is depressing.
Listen, all of you shush it. Screw Roll Tide.
Saturday was painful.
Go OSU, go Notre Dame.
Oh,
okay. I might go Notre Dame, but
Notre Dame.
OHIO. And I have producer man on my side for that one.
Next team, please.
Okay, back to the pros.
Back to the pros. The Denver Broncos. They defeated the Cowboys 17-7. They lost to the Bills 42-15, and unfortunately, they beat the Vikings 23-13. Yeah, I know. Every time something happens in Minnesota, Dori's not going to be happy about it. I can't do anything about that. I really can't. The Broncos have missed the playoffs for 6 straight seasons. Will Russell Wilson help them break this streak? Yes or no? Dori says no. Zach says yes. I say yes. I say this is going to be – go ahead, Dori.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, let's just go women's intuition. How's that?
Something in her gut says it ain't going to happen.
I'll do you a better fact. They're going to win that division.
Whoa. No. That's bold. That's definitely bold indeed. I think
who's going to win their division?
The Raiders, Kansas City, and
Chargers?
Yes.
Oh, gosh, that's a stacked division. Oh, crap.
Yeah, it is. Just okay.
Maybe I'm going to switch mine to no then.
Oh, come on. Well, okay, you're lucky.
I'm sorry. You're in a division with Patrick Mahomes and the Chargers.
Overrated.
And the Raiders. I'm sorry, but
okay. Well, let's look at this. Last season stats for Wilson was he was 22nd in yardage, 11th for touchdowns, 2nd for interceptions, and his QBR is 54.7, which is only 10th. Let's see. Loss, win. Oh, there's a couple wins in there. I don't see him doing what they expect him to do. I think he's going to be continue to disappoint fans. There was a lot of hype when he first came to the NFL, and it's just not there.
There it is. That's all right. Let me bring up that because I need that for the next possible ones. Okay. Next team, Kansas City Chiefs. Where did I put them on there? They lost to the Bears 19-14. They defeated the Commanders 24-14, and they actually beat the Pack 17-10. And what a question do I have on the Kansas City Chiefs? They've won 6 straight AFC titles. Can they win number 7? Yes, absolutely. Oh, come on. Really? All right, you two, come on. 6 straight titles. They got to be doing something right. Go ahead. Let's hear it. Who wants to take it?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Bills Mafia.
That's it? That's all you got? Really?
Well, either them or us, but we'll get to that.
Okay, Zach, what's your thoughts?
Joe Burrow.
The simplest answers are going to take down this. They're going to win this title. They have to. They're too dominant.
Listen,
Mahomes is a good quarterback.
They're not even going to win their
Mahomes'
division.
brother can do as many TikToks with Juju as he wants. That doesn't mean they're going to get back to an AFC title.
True.
Juju can have fun poisoning their locker room like he did for Pittsburgh. Yes, Greg, that is for you.
And that's why I love this program. Next team. we got next. Who we got? Oh boy, Jeff, you want to come in on this one?
Next team. Woohoo!
They lost to the Broncos 17-7. They defeated the Chargers 32-18. They defeated the Seahawks 27-26. Here we go. The Cowboys have averaged 9 wins per season for the last 5, but the last time they got into double digits was 1996. Will they win more than 9 games this season? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, you hater. Josh, what are you doing, man? Why? Go ahead.
Well, if their owner would actually get off his crooked butt and actually spend some money and actually get some better players to go along with their QB. I mean, Zeke ain't doing anything. Zeke's broken down and old now. He didn't produce it all last year, hardly. Cowboys ain't them boys. Sorry, Jeff. Love you. But no. And now come on in. Let me have it.
Yes, please, Jeff. Come in and defend your team, please. I'm begging you for this one. Come on, bro.
Oh, look. He just has little ellipses at the bottom of the screen. Don't worry.
Oh,
We'll probably do something when the Browns are on. When we get to the Browns.
Oh, yeah.
Let
Watch
me
out,
have it.
Josh. Here he comes.
what we got? What are you doing? Oh, we're asking if Jay's coming in. He's coming in towards the end, I believe. He can come in if he wants to. I mean, if he wants to, if he's cool with it, and if he wants to be a fifth vote, I'm fine with it. I mean,
Thank you, Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry's joined us. Hi, Jerry.
Hey,
And
Pop.
he's with Josh. He
Okay.
agrees with Josh.
Oh, that's right. Pop doesn't like the Cowboys. Love you, Pop. I can't go up against Pop. I can't do it. Pop always wins. All right.
Oh,
Next- That's
that's
family, you know. Next team.
next
What we
team.
got? Next team. I believe it is the. Who we got next? Who's next? Who's next? New York Giants defeated the Patriots 23-21. Defeated the Bengals 25-22. Lost to the Jets 31-27. The Giants seem to get into the playoff hunt quickly and choke in December. Will history repeat itself? Will they get close to the playoffs and then not make it? Yes or no? Yes. No? Yes? Dori? Dori's thinking about it.
No, they're going to repeat history.
Oh. Josh, you think they're going to get in?
Oh no, I'm thinking they're not even going to get close.
Oh,
Exactly.
so you're saying they are going to choke?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they're going to choke.
Oh, will
Art.
history so
Yeah. Will history repeat itself?
Yes.
Will they choke?
yes.
I'll say
History will
yes.
repeat
Yes.
itself. There we
Yes,
go.
history will repeat itself.
Okay.
The Giants will choke and not get into the playoffs this season. Fair enough. We all agree on that one. Next team. Oh,
The next team is the team whose stadium is in North Carolina.
Here we go.
The Carolina Panthers defeated the Commanders 23-21, lost to the Patriots 20-10, and blanked the Bills 21-0. The Panthers have finished the last 3 seasons with no more than 5 wins. Will the addition of Baker Mayfield cause this streak to be broken? Can the Panthers win more than 5? Dori says no. I say yes. Oh my gosh. Again, I'm odd man out.
I got something for you here on this one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
They are going to very much not even get close to that because in this first game this coming week, Myles Garrett is going to make Baker Mayfield his chew toy.
Oh. Ouch.
Baker wants to say that he's going to F Cleveland up. Oh, you better bet you're going to get a heat-seeking missile in the form of Myles freaking Garrett. Ooh.
I understood that reference. Okay, I'm giving Carolina the benefit of the doubt, and with the new quarterback, I'm saying yes. But apparently, it ain't going to happen. Next team. ATL, Atlanta Falcons. They beat the Lions 27-23. They lost to the Jets 24-16, and they defeated the Jaguars 28-12. Let's see, what do I have on the Atlanta Falcons? Where are they? Are they on my list? That's on the first page, I believe. There we go. The Falcons have had 4 straight losing seasons. Is a 5th on the horizon after the trade with Julio Jones. Zach says yes. Josh says yes. I say yes. I gave him a bad. I said they were only going to go 2-15 this season. Dori, you want to make the final nail in the coffin on that one?
Yeah.
Sorry, ATL, not going to happen.
No wide receivers, no quarterback, no shot.
5 straight losing seasons. 5-time losing champions. Next team. San Francisco 49ers. They beat the Packers 28-21. They beat the Vikings 17-7, and they lost to the Texans 17-0. With the contract of Jimmy Garoppolo essentially making him the highest paid backup quarterback, will the 49ers realize that deal was not in the best interest of the team when playoffs come around? Are they going to say, yeah, we made a mistake. We need him back in the starting position? I say yes. Josh says yes. Zach says no. Dori's okay. Zach, what do you got on this?
Okay. So this is permanently Trey Lance's franchise. And at some point when a team gets down to where they need a quarterback, San Francisco will trade Garoppolo and get whatever assets they can.
They're going to trade him?
Yeah.
Whoa. No, they can't trade him. There's a no trade clause in his contract. They can't trade him.
I mean, he can waive it.
You think he'd want to?
If he's going to a team to be the starter, absolutely.
Fair enough. I was surprised we didn't trade for him, in all honesty, before they re-signed him. I think they'll just move him back to being starter. I really think they will walk it back and just make him the starter.
That sounds like it's too
Halfway through
legal
the
to me.
season.
I don't like little minor legalities. It's like if he can't be traded, that's it. He's locked in. Oh, you're back, Jeff. Okay, good. Thank you. Next team, please, if you would be so kind. The New England Patriots lost to the Giants 23-21, defeated the Panthers 20-10, and lost to the Raiders 23-6. After last season's one-and-done performance in the playoffs, Are the Patriots doomed to miss the playoffs again? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. A resounding yes. No need to go into that one. Sorry, Belichick, you ain't getting in the playoffs this year. And we
Screw
all
Bill Belichick.
He's got no coaches. It's just him. Okay. Go
this
ahead.
is how much we love the Patriots on this channel.
I'm surprised Jeff's not chiming in just to say screw Bill Belichick.
Give him time, he'll do it anyway.
Mhm.
You know he will.
Well, here we go.
Next
Oh,
team,
all
the Pittsburgh Steelers. They went 3-0. They defeated the Seahawks 32-25. They beat 16-15, and they defeated the Lions 19-9. With Coach Tomlin at the helm, the Steelers have won 10 games in 9 of the 15 years he has coached. Will this streak continue? Can they win 10 games? I'll say yes. Josh
gonna
says
put
no. Dori says yes. Zach says no. All right, you two. Who wants to take it?
Oh, well.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you need to establish who you have 3 quarterbacks. Yeah, you've chosen a starter, but you don't have an identity for this team now that Ben Roethlisberger is gone. This team has no identity.
That is true. That is true. I'm changing my vote.
Amen. It is beautiful that they're screwed.
Sorry, Greg.
It's only the fact that I'm burning the street. Oh my God, it's president already done it. Okay.
You're good, bud.
You're good, Jeff.
But
I
yeah, I
can-
agree with everything he said.
I did say, I did in my prediction, I did say that they would go perfect. Now that I'm hearing this, I will say that they will not go perfect. They might lose a couple times, but they will probably at least make a playoff appearance by some miracle, I think.
Can we put a bet on that, please?
No.
Because I just want to see you lose.
The first time they lose, you can probably get here we go.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Let's
Defeated
go.
the Jaguars 24-13,
Boys.
lost to the Eagles 21-20, lost to the Bears 21-20, and the roaming question for the Browns. With all the drama surrounding Deshaun Watson, is the Browns season over before it even starts? I'm saying yes. Josh is saying no. Oh my gosh. It's me and Zach against you two. All right, come on. We've talked about this topic for the better part of 3 out of the 4 weeks. Your quarterback is gone for 11 games. You're not going to get in the playoffs because of this.
I still see 2 good quarterbacks that we got. Brissett is proven as a starter. Dobbs, he looked like $1 million in our preseason games. No, we were still going with the rest of our second and third stringers who didn't run really hardly any of our starters. Nah, I'm riding with 7 for 11. Let's go, Jacoby. And Dobbs, he's one of the best minds of football. Ben Roethlisberger used to rely on Dobbs to get his work done. Dobbs has shown he is all for going for it. I'm pumped. Once we get Chubb out there, once we get Kareem out there, once we get Amari Cooper out there, once our defense goes and pokes holes and bullies teams' offenses, we're gonna kick some booty. I'm pumped. Let's go.
Oh. Okay. 1, your running backs can't get along. Kareem Hunt had already asked for a trade. He got denied on that. Your defense is too injury prone. And come on. Really? Amari Cooper? Amari Cooper's been washed up for 3 years.
Oh, you wish.
And then you don't have a quarterback for 11 weeks.
We do have a quarterback. His name is Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett?
Tied with 7 for 11.
Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
Jacoby
and Josh
Brissett
Dobbs.
ain't been
They're both doing
relevant
great.
in
I'm
college.
pumped. They're both.
Hey, I
Brissett's
like
been a
Josh. Hey,
starter.
I like Josh
He's-
Dobbs. Don't get me wrong. I like Josh Dobbs. Josh came from Tennessee. That's an SEC product right there. But still, you can't Come on now.
Yeah, I can. I absolutely can, and I am.
And we
Dori,
will.
back me up on this.
Unfortunately, we're halfway done. We got to get to the other half. We got lots more to talk about. We got to pick them.
Dori's got something to say, though.
They're going to their number one quarterback, okay, yes, is out for 11 weeks. However, he's not the only member of the team, and they're going to show what they can do without Baker Mayfield.
Preach it, girl.
There it is right there. There it is right there. All right, we're halfway done. We're almost done. We're getting into the home stretch here, folks. Thank you for staying with us so long. Next team, Cincinnati, lost to the Cardinals, lost to the Giants, but they did beat the Rams. And let's see what we got with the team that Josh does not go after. The defending AFC champions could easily win 9 games, but will going for back-to-back titles give them a boost and put them over the top? Can the Bengals? Of course, Josh, you're going to say no. I'm going to say yes.
I say yes. They're going to just keep running from after what they accomplished last season. They're
Number one offense in the NFL. Period.
Yeah.
There you go, Josh. You look like you're jackhammering right there. Okay.
Hey, we swept you guys last year. I want to hear it from you.
I don't have a team. Remember? So who
I
are you
was talking to? I was talking to him.
Oh,
That's not my
That's not his team. He's not Cincinnati.
I thought he was Cincinnati.
No.
Zach, who's your team?
New Orleans.
See? He's a New Orleans boy.
Okay, fair enough. We swept the Bengals last year. I'm not worried about the Bengals.
He's not worried about the Bengals. Next team. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this so much. Next team, please. Who we got? Who is it? Oh, the anticipation. It's the Colts.
It's
They lost to the Bills. They lost
for the Colts.
Yep, they lost to the Bills. They lost to the Lions. They did defeat the Buccaneers. Any team that defeats the Buccaneers is a great team in my book. I'll tell you that right now. And let's see what have I got on the Colts. The Colts can conceivably win 10 games. The majority of the wins coming from the AFC South. Can they do better than 10? Yes or no?
Quick question: who's in the AFC South with them?
Tennessee, Jacksonville, and Houston.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll say yes.
Yes.
From Dori? No from Zach. Why not?
I'll tell you
Go
why.
right ahead. Go ahead.
This is going to be the boldest prediction I can make all season.
Okay.
This is being recorded for prosperity.
Watch Houston explode.
Their pants?
Can I say I'm sorry? I frequently forget there's a team in Indianapolis.
Wow.
Look at who their starting quarterback is. He's got to be, 50 now? I'm sorry. That's rude.
No, not really. You can say your money.
I'm going to switch mine and go to no. I don't think they'll beat Tennessee. Texans and the Jags, yeah, they'll beat them.
All right. Next team. I believe the next team is, yep, I thought so. All right. The Eagles. They lost to the Jets. They beat the Browns. They lost to the Dolphins. And here comes a question. It's a wonderful question. So wonderful. There it is. No team since 2004 has had back-to-back winners in the NFC East. Does this belong to the Eagles? Will they do it? Josh says yes. I say no.
Quick reminder, who is in the NFC East? I keep forgetting who's on what.
The Cowboys, the football team.
The Commanders, the Commanders, the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the
Giants.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah.
That's
hard, man. That's really
the
hard.
Giants and the Commanders.
Remember the question though. Can they go back to back? Can they win the division?
It's hard, man.
I'm saying
'cause it's really between Philly and Dallas. So like
coin flip.
Philly's getting a Super Bowl quarterback. Philly just got a Super Bowl champion quarterback from Chicago. Who they trade for quarterback?
I don't even remember.
they have Jalen Hurts.
Okay. I couldn't remember who it was they had. I still think
I'm
we do
gonna
it.
say no.
They have Jalen Hurts and Ian
I'm gonna
Book.
say no because I'm going with the coin flip, but I'm saying it's going to be Dallas. Yes, I'm jumping on. Yes, I jumped on their bandwagon. You know that.
I'm gonna say yes, just because they have so many weapons on offense now by adding freaking AJ Brown to go along with Devonta Smith. Fuck the Eagles.
I can't say that because I've got a manager who is an Eagle fan.
Well, I can say that.
I can't say that. Next team, please. Oh my gosh. What we got next? The Pack. Lost to the 49ers, defeated the Saints, and lost to the Chiefs. And where do I have? Let's see, where's Green Bay on my list?
They shouldn't even be on the list.
I know. The Packers have won 13 games each season for the last 3. Can they do it again? Will they? No.
No.
Wow.
No. They don't have Devontae Adams anymore.
That's what's going to make the difference for the Raiders.
Yep.
I know as much as you don't like that, Dori Lou.
I know, but you know what? Green Bay is one of my immediate rivals, so.
Of course she's going to say no on that one. Absolutely.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, I look at the stats and try to watch what's going on. You know, I can admit that my Vikings are, well, we're not there yet, so go ahead.
But the next team, I think I know she's going to have a lot to say about. If the list is right, am I right? Next team, please. I saw it. It moved. I was right. Lost to the Falcons, beat the Colts, and lost to the Steelers. Since it's already rumored that they will not make the playoffs this season, is it safe to say, yes or no, that they will play heartbreaker for other teams, meaning they will screw up the other teams trying to make it into the playoffs? Yes or no? You got 2 yeses.
Yeah.
I can agree to that. No, you changed your mind there, Josh?
It's the Lions. They're irrelevant. The most relevancy they've had is their quarterback getting traded and going to win a Super Bowl on another team. And I'm trying to ride his coattails.
Detroit is Shawn Michaels. They are the heartbreak kids. That's what they
in a
do.
good way.
Oh my God, they've got standing room tickets only for their opener against the Eagles.
That's a shocker. Next team.
AJ, I don't know if you can call that a great thing.
Let's do it.
Lost to Texans. They lost to the Texans. They lost to the Packers. They did beat the Chargers. Here's the question. They can easily beat the Buccaneers. Hands down. They've done it 4 times in a row. Will beating the Buccaneers help them win the South? Yes or no? 2 quick yeses. Absolutely. The Saints are the Buccaneers' kryptonite. For some reason, something is stopping the Saints from winning. What is it?
Poor coaching decisions and lack of quarterback play. You got to look at it. We've had to rely on Taysom Hill and Ian Book and all these other backups to try to get the job done for us. We haven't had a relevant quarterback since Drew retired. And at the end of Drew's career, he was terrible. Terrible. So now that Jameis is healthy, it's all going to come down to, what we can do, but our off the field issues are not helping at all. We have too many players getting into trouble, and we'll see how that goes with repercussions, and that may affect our season. So,
good answer. Next team, please. Arizona. They defeated the Bengals, they lost to the Ravens, and they lost to the Titans. In the wake of last year's first-round blowout against the Rams, can the Cardinals rebound and go all the way to the NFC Championship game? Yes or no? Sorry, guys. Not going to happen.
not without DeAndre Hopkins for 8 games. No way. No way.
Next team. I believe it is the champions. Are the Rams next, I believe?
Ugh.
If so, here comes Jeff. Jeff?
This damn thing is just being uber special today. I apologize, y'all. Like I said, I'm running off the damn hotspot.
You're good, boss.
Well, I'm going to back up from when we were talking about Detroit for real quick.
Fine.
Did not catch some of the comments. The last great thing that Detroit did was give us Eminem.
That wasn't even great, JJ.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that.
And then before that was Kiss. So
Who?
Kiss.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Moving forward. Thank you.
All right, we go to the defending champion LA Rams. They defeated the Chargers. They lost to the Texans. They lost to the Bengals. They can easily win 10 games, especially if they want to repeat. As long as Matthew Stafford's elbow is not an issue, can the Rams repeat? Yes.
repeat
Yes.
as conference.
Repeat as Super Bowl champions. No. I said no.
Why did you say no?
I said no because I picked Dallas. So as much as my original hometown team that I should be rooting for, and believe me, I was happy for the team. I was not happy for Stafford, okay? I was very adamant last season about that entire trade, and I probably still will be adamant about that every time he does something right. He couldn't do it in Detroit. He had to come to Los Angeles, and poor Jared Goff, he's the one suffering, okay? I said what I said. I'm jumping on I'm staying on my bandwagon. I want to see the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Will the Rams do it? No, because I picked the other team. If they do, then I'm wrong. And guess what? Stat Boy's putting Tabasco sauce on his feet, fist, and shoes and shoving it down his throat.
Boy, I can't wait to see that.
I will pay to see that.
First off, it's
I
not
will-
Stafford's problem. He had a sucky-ass team over in Detroit and couldn't do a darn thing because of the team that they tried to put around him. Now he actually had a team with a good offense, good defense, and good weapons. That's why he shows he's a great quarterback, because he finally has people who know what the crap they're doing.
So, hey, Mike, can
Go
I
ahead.
go get the hottest hot sauce from the Pepper Palace for you?
Do you want me to die?
No, we just want you to
Don't
stop.
answer that, Dori.
If you guys come out here, trust me, you will want to visit the Pepper Palace. She is not lying. That thing, I have seen people
Just sign
cry.
away.
I have seen people swear. I have actually seen people not even make a face. You do have to sign a waiver if something does happen with these guys,
Yep.
you can't sue them. Jeff, if you can quickly tell us how many teams do we have left, if possible. Go ahead and go to the next team, and then please let us know how many teams we're to see if we're almost done. The Jaguars. There, yeah. Can we skip them right away? They did not win a single game, including the Hall of Fame game. They lost to the Browns. They lost to the Steelers. They lost to the Falcons. And I think the question is, will it make a difference? Which I probably already know the answer to, but we're just going to make it. We have 5 teams left.
Will
Thank
this
you, Jeff.
okay. Shush. Doug Peterson is the new head coach for the Jaguars, and Trevor Lawrence will play after a bad rookie season. Will this give the Jaguars a better performance than last season?
No. Oh, Zach says yes.
I don't know which way to go on this one, so I'm going to say, Zach, what's left? What's up?
Okay.
Your opinion.
So you're adding a Super Bowl winning coach to mentor the youngest team in the NFL who have made tremendous strides and progression. I just, I think it's going to be better. Maybe may not be really big and better, but at least slightly.
They're going to make improvements.
That division is horrible. Horrible. The Georgia Bulldogs could go in that division and run shop.
I would love to see that. I'd pay for that. Thank you for bailing me out on that question, Dori. Next team.
Yeah, I'll finish it out for you. How's that?
Okay, that's fine. Please do, by all means. Next up, we have who's next after the Jags? Next team, please.
Well, remember, Jeff said it's being
There we go.
Something. Oh, goody.
Yay.
Another California team. So the Chargers could possibly win 10 games, but will being in the shadow of Los Angeles hurt them and cause them to score less?
Yes.
I'm questioning how you wrote this, but okay.
It's all going to be about the Rams. It's not going to be about the Chargers.
Good point. But that's just going to be from your fan base point of view. What about six? Go ahead, Josh.
I think that they have a very good chance of making the playoffs. If it wasn't for them trying to beat the Raiders last year, they should have just left it at a tie to screw over the Steelers, like both teams were originally agreeing to do when they had it tied, but then they decided to just go for it and screw themselves up.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert, really good quarterback. I'm excited to see what they do this year. And if they screw the Steelers this time, then that's the icing on the cake.
Took the words right out of my mouth with that tie.
There you go. I remember that tie quite well. Next team, the Washington Commanders.
All right, let's see here. Sometimes I really hate the tablets. Washington Commanders. Where'd you go? I just had you. Well, Mike, you got your stats for how they did preseason?
0-3. They lost to the Panthers, they lost to the Chiefs, and they lost to the Ravens.
All right. They failed to win 10 games for the last 9 years. I'm presuming that means 10 games per season each? Or is that
they have not won 10 games for the last 9 seasons. They never broke that 10th game.
Okay. Some predictors are saying that they can win the NFC East this season. Is this a reality?
No.
Not even close.
Not even close.
All right. So that's pretty much unanimous. That's a no. And yes, Daniel, we did cover the Lions. And thanks, everyone. And just touch and base real quick. The Rams and Chargers dynamic, it's the same as the Lakers, Clippers, or even the Kings and Ducks. I totally agree with that. LA's got way too much to have the problems they're having.
I feel like you could throw the Angels and Dodgers in there too.
Yeah, you probably could.
What about the Jets and Giants?
Well,
Yeah,
we're talking about LA.
LA, not New York.
Fair enough.
Next team, please. Who's next?
Woohoo!
Is this the best for last for Dori?
No, I think there's 1 or 2 more still.
Oh, Dolphins are still left.
Yeah, well, as everybody knows, yes, I am a major Minnesota Vikings fan. However, they did crap in preseason. Go ahead, Mike.
They
Give
lost.
those wonderful
They
odds.
lost to the Raiders. They lost to the 49ers, and they lost to the Broncos.
All right.
We briefly touched on this, I believe, last week, but go ahead.
So the Vikings could possibly win 10 games according to the Vegas odds makers. Will their new coaching changes put them over the top? And I'm going to say yes.
I agree. Oh, come
I
on.
love you, Dori, but
Well, why, Josh? You're the only negative here.
it's still Kirk Cousins.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Kirk Cousins.
I don't see it happening. Who's in their division again?
Chicago, Detroit, and Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Okay, yeah. They might be second in the division, but they're not going to the playoffs.
Go ahead, Zach.
The Vikings win the division.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
The Vikings win the division. The Packers have no receiving core. Period.
Don't get me wrong. There's some stuff they still have to work out, but we actually have a coach and a QB who like each other and get along, and that's going to make a major difference in the game.
And the best wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah, we do too. Yeah. We've got both Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson. Bring it on.
With a healthy Dalvin Cook and Alexander Madison. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bring it on.
Next
All
team.
right.
I think we have 2 teams left.
I think so. And hey, Josh, there's a question for you. Are you going off personal bias or statistical facts?
Ooh,
Yes.
good question. Which is it?
I think it's personal bias.
The answer is yes on both.
Yes, on both. Okay, gotcha. All right, Miami Dolphins.
Oh, that's the biggest mystery of the NFL season.
Mike, what do you got for us?
I don't think I have that one. I think I lost that one.
Oh,
I think
Like I said, they're the biggest mystery.
I think they went 0-3 because they're at the bottom of the list. So
I think so.
So yeah, let's just go straight to the question for that one.
Yeah, the Dolphins are the only team to finish over 0.5 in back-to-back seasons, but not qualified for the playoffs. Will they do it again? Are they going to get? Well, I'm going to change the question. They've been able to go back-to-back seasons with more than half their games won, but they have not been able to make the playoffs. Will they make the playoffs this year?
No. I already.
Unfortunately for Tua, no. And he's going to want to do everything he can to not be replaced by Brady next year.
Zach's chomping at the bit here. Go ahead, darling.
You added Tyreek Hill, you're going to make the playoffs, period. I mean, any team with Tyreek Hill makes the playoffs. There's no debate about it. I mean, the only thing that they have to figure out is the running game because their running game is absolute trash.
Let's see. Defeated Bucks 26-24, lost to the Raiders 15-13. They defeated the Eagles 48-10, and
I said they were going to go 0-17. I said they weren't going to do very well this year. I can maybe change that and think I'll give them a few games. When I saw the stat that they have won half of their season, but still, I don't think it's going to happen. Sorry. All right, one team.
Oh, hold on, JJ. I love you. As long as Snowflake is on the field in his tank, the Dolphins should be good. Laces at hashtag laces out.
Laces out. Yeah.
All right.
If Brady can come back, let's bring back Marino, the Seattle Seahawks.
All right.
Did we bash the Buccaneers? Did we even bring up the Buccaneers yet?
Yes, we already did the Bucs.
We did?
No.
I thought we didn't. Okay. Seattle.
Okay.
We didn't do Tampa.
No, you did not do Tampa. Tampa's the last team.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Good.
So let's
Save the best
go.
for last. Seattle
let's-
lost to the Steelers, lost to the Bears, and lost to the Cowboys.
All right. So, with the loss of Russell Wilson, will the Seahawks win more than 5 games with Drew Lock as their quarterback?
No.
Not even
It
close.
is unanimous. It is a no.
They're starting Geno Smith,
Okay. We'll see what
Which
happens.
which is even worse.
We'll see what happens. But as the prediction is for Miami to be 0-17 now, right? 0-17, being the major cellar dwellers. Let's put the Seahawks just slightly, maybe one step above them. All right.
2-15.
And now we get the Brady bash.
Lovely.
I'm ready for this.
0-3,
Okay.
lost to the Dolphins, lost to the Titans, and I didn't even see who they lost to in their third game because it didn't matter because they lost anyway. So it don't matter.
0-3 preseason. Brady. We'll bring that up in a moment. Our note here is they can win 11 games as long as Tom Brady is healthy. Yes or no?
No. Brady bash.
Everybody's pretty
No.
much unanimous. No. Okay. Let's start from the bottom and go to the top. So, Zach, give us your input. Go for it.
Okay, so Brady has the age factor, the off the field issues with his wife. He wasn't with the team for pretty much the entire off season because he's out running with models and doing photo shoots and getting his companies ready for when he's off the field. He doesn't have his head in the game. Yeah, you added Julio Jones to an already deep wide receiving core, whatever. That doesn't matter. His key is he doesn't have his best friend, which is Gronk, which is going to cause him to fail. And my New Orleans Saints are your kryptonite. Thank you and good night.
All right. And now, Josh, go for it.
Your entire O-line is getting injury after injury after injury after injury. And this is, again, like Zach said, minus the Gronk. With a Brady who is already distracted by everything else. Dude's going to regret coming out of retirement just to be sent back into it as a loser.
I like that idea. Okay, there, Mike, Stat Boy. Pop's a Buccaneers fan.
Oh,
Pop,
well.
please do not send me a birthday card because I'm going to make you mad. He should have stayed retired and just walked away, and that was the end of it with your 7 rings and be done with it and let the debate continue. I do not hate him. I do not hate Tom Brady. The only thing I dislike about him is that everyone is trying to shove down my throat that he is the greatest of all time. He is not the greatest. If he had won every single Super Bowl that he played in and had more than 7 rings, then I will concede that. Like I say, he needs to be done. It's that simple. But no, he wants to come back and he just can't go out to pasture. Give it up. Just give it up. That's all you got to do.
Never gonna give it up. Never gonna let them.
Oh, we're still going to get dinged for
Roll
that.
off the channel.
We are still going to get dinged for that. And do you want to put the final nail in there and with Tampa Bay, or what do you want to do, Dori?
Well, you know what? Tom Brady should have stayed retired. His head is not in the game. He was retired for 6 weeks. He
If not earlier.
was not there for any of preseason. And now his wife is saying, you know what, I've had enough of your BS.
There you go.
He's got too many other things in his head to be a committed quarterback. And he should have stayed retired.
Coming back was the worst decision he could have made for both his professional and personal life.
Yes.
Yes. All right. We
I
got
think the
through
whole-
it all. What's this now? We have a last minute comment that just popped up there.
Oh, Mr. Yuck. Hi. Any Packer fans out there besides you? Well, my mom is a Packers fan. So, fair chance of playoffs based on this year's game lineup. Watch out, Meacham and your Cowgirls.
Oh,
Oh.
thank you, Mr. Yak.
The battle lines have been drawn. The games are set. Let's move into the next
I have to
phase.
announce to you.
What was that? What was that?
I will never retire.
Oh, I thought that was the voice of God coming in there.
Oh.
Oh, wow. If we don't get dinged from WWE for that bark, I don't know what we're going to do. All right.
And I will never retire.
Jeff, are you trying to get JJ demonetized?
I was honestly trying to do it, but I forgot I was already linked. I was trying to do Ric Flair's impression of Tom Brady, but anyway.
All right. So
Oh,
I
my
think what we have up next is
we have
Well-
the pick'ems. If Jay wants to come in and give his picks live, we can easily bring him in, and I'll just take everyone's picks at the same time. Because Josh, you're part of the pick'em as well, yes?
Let's go. Booyah,
So-
baby.
But
Does Jay-
remember, this one is Zach versus me.
Yes, this is for
Yes,
the undisputed one-on-one champion.
Yes.
There are all the matchups and all the odds. Dori picks who she thinks will win. Zach picks based off of the point spread. If
Sorry,
Dori
Zach,
gets it right, Dori gets it right. If she picks the winning team, Zach gets the point if the team covers the point spread. Whoever does the best is the official one-on-one champion. And of course, we still will have the standard pick'em contest. Pick the winner. Whoever does the best at the end of the season is named season champion. Then we go into the playoffs. That's the head-to-head stuff. And then we do the final game at the Super Bowl. We add up everything until there is one overall champion, and Dori is the defending champion from last season. She did the best. So here we go. So
I did the best for the overall pick'ems. However, Zach kicked my butt. I did not do good with my brackets. So now we're going to battle it out.
Now you're going to battle out, and at the end of the week, one of you will be the undisputed champion. So as we see in the first matchup, the Bills take on the Rams. Dori, who you got?
I'm taking the Bills.
Zach, with the 2.5 point spread for the Bills, do you want it or do you want to give it to the Rams?
Bills.
Bills at 2.5. Josh,
Bills.
JJ, you want to put your comment up or come into the room? If anything? If
Let's
not,
bring
no
old
worries.
Renegade in.
Do we want to bring in Renegade to make his picks live? Yes, no, maybe. Oh, wow, he did them all. Okay, that works.
That
All
works.
right, that's fine. Okay, good. Because and then after this, we'll bring him in for the end. All right, next matchup: Saints and Falcons. Dori.
Oh, well, I went with Zach's Saints.
Zach, 5.5 points for the Saints. What are you doing?
Saints.
Josh.
When the Saints go marching in.
Browns and Panthers. Dori.
Oh, for some reason, I don't know why for sure. I went with Cleveland. I think they're going to show us something new this year.
I
Zach,
love you, Dori.
2.5 points towards Carolina because that's a plus. Or no, it's a Cleveland plus 2.5. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Where you going?
Panthers. Huge.
He's saying Carolina takes. All right.
Right.
Josh,
Do you even have to ask me this one?
No, I do not. But you have to say it anyway.
Brownies, baby. Let's make Baker our chew toy. Woof, woof.
49ers and Bears. Dori.
Bears.
7 points towards the 49ers. Zach.
Ooh, ooh, that's pretty steep right there.
Yep.
It's a touchdown.
49ers.
Josh.
Give me my boys, the 49ers.
Oh my goodness.
Steelers and Bengals. Dori.
Bengals.
Zach. 6.5.
Bengals.
You saying Bengals?
Was that 6.5?
Bengals.
It's 6.5 towards the Steelers. It's Pittsburgh plus 6.5.
Bengals.
Josh.
Kitty's gonna scratch and claw. You know it. Bengals.
Eagles and Lions.
Well, I went with the Eagles because I know what, it's just, yeah, it is what it is. Eagles.
4 points to the Eagles. Zach.
Eagles.
Josh.
Eagles.
Bless you. Colts and Texans. Dori.
Oh, yeah, I picked that team I always forget about, the Colts.
Josh, or Zach, 7.5 to the Colts.
Houston.
Ooh, okay. Josh.
I'm also gonna go with Houston.
I love being the odd man out, or excuse me, odd lady out.
Patriots and Dolphins.
Patriots.
Zach, 3 points to the Patriots.
Dolphins.
Josh.
Screw Bill Belichick, but Patriots.
Yeah, I want to see what he's going to figure out here.
Ravens and the Jets.
Ravens.
Zach, 7 points towards the Ravens. -7.
Oh, Ravens.
Josh.
Jets are gonna screw this up more than Zach Wilson and some mom. Ravens.
Whew. Wow, no love for the Jets. We praised them in the beginning of the show, and we said they're going to lose week 1. Go figure that out. Jaguars and Commanders.
Jaguars.
Zach, +3 to
Jaguars.
the Jags. Josh.
Jaguars.
All right. Chiefs and Cardinals.
I went with the Chiefs.
-4 to the Chiefs. Zach.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
Josh.
Even though I
Chiefs
shit on
as well.
we shit on the Chiefs and then we all pick them.
I know, right?
Raiders and Chargers.
Ugh, what did I do with that one? I went Chargers.
+3.5 to the Raiders. Zach.
Can I just jump off the balcony?
No.
It's like if I have to pick.
I don't know. Raiders.
Josh.
Dorian Lou, I love you and I'm sorry, but Raiders.
All right, darling. I got you.
Green Bay, Minnesota. No choice there for Dori.
Yep. Vikings.
Green Bay -2. Zach.
Vikings.
Wow. Josh.
Dorian Lou, I'm really, really sorry about this. I love you, but Packers.
You know, I'm going to prove you wrong.
Sunday
Probably
night.
2 picks at least. I mean, I love you too, darling, but I'm going to prove you wrong about these teams.
Sunday night football. Tampa Bay and Dallas.
Dallas.
1.5 to the Buccaneers. Zach,
Dallas.
Josh,
I'm gonna be I'm in out here. I think I'm gonna go Bucks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You missed New York and Tennessee.
Yes, I did. New
The
York. Okay,
the other ones are you can't see them.
yeah, like the ones I can't see on the bottom there. Giants, Tennessee, Dori.
And I took the Titans.
Plus 5.5 to the
I
Giants.
got Titans.
Josh,
I'm gonna make Dory happy with this one. Tennessee.
and the Monday night game, which is part of our squares. Quick update on that: we have 40 squares sold, 60 squares are available. The grid is on Twitter and on Facebook. Remember, $1 a square, 5 square max. There's the current grid. The Seahawks and the Broncos.
Oh, I said the Broncos are going to take this one.
Denver -6. Zach.
This is the Russell Wilson revenge game.
Yep.
For all of those years of him having no support at all, he is going to hammer Seattle. Give me Denver.
And Josh.
Oh, Russell Wilson's gonna be having a field day with this game. Broncos.
All right. The picks are in. Now remember also with the squares, if a square is the winning square and nobody claims it, the money carries over to the next quarter. If it goes all the way to the end of the game with no winner, it carries into the next game, which will be the second Monday night, the second game to be played on Monday. I will count that as the official Monday. I know I said there'd be 2 games on Monday, but because of the low turnout, I'm not going to have everyone play twice. So it's going to be it'll be next week's Monday game at 8:00. That will be the official Monday night game, even though there are 2 games on Monday. So remember, if you want to buy a square, message me on Messenger or on the Facebook page in the comments, or even tweet me. We're accepting PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, and Cash App. And the pot is currently at 40. We take our 20% cut, which is $8. The remaining 32 goes into and it'll be $8 a quarter as of right now. Woo! We made it to the end. Hallelujah. Very good indeed. All right. I think we are going to now bring in.
Well, hang on. Before we do that, I have I want to first thank Zach for playing along for the first week, and we'll see how the pick'em turns out on a week from tonight. And what we're going to do now, with all respect to everybody in the chat room and everybody in the room currently, we're going to go ahead and bring JJ in. And since this is for JJ's birthday thing that did not happen last week because of my bullshit, we're gonna have this be a family, literal in family thing. So, Josh, Zach, I love you both, but good night.
Thanks, guys.
Night,
Thanks,
guys.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
See ya.
See y'all soon. See if we can.
And we're kicking him out.
I died. This thing is fui.
There we go. Now we're in the Casa crew. And
All
Nick,
right.
whoa! A
Woo,
red
nice
shirt.
shirt there,
Nice
Renegade.
shirt, bro.
I've had this for a while, Mikey. I've even worn it
Seriously?
on your show before.
It's been a
Right?
while since
I was like,
seen
wait
it.
a minute.
Like, seriously, this is not anything new.
It just kicked
Remember,
in.
I even told you I got the red one because of Wilson.
Now it all comes back to me. God damn it. I hate getting
Granted, it's not the
Sure.
same shade as your Wilson Bruins colors, but, considering what was up on the spring, it's as close as I could get. So
Gotcha.
I got the red Stat Boy shirt out of respect for you and your school. So
Love you, bro.
this has
Thank you.
been covered before, man.
Well,
Like I said,
Jeez.
it literally just, you know.
But then
it-
again,
it-
I know Jeff and Dori both know from personal experience. How many times do we got to say shit to Mikey before he gets it?
At least
Very
once
true.
more.
yeah, always at least one more time.
especially when it comes to chores around the house.
We won't discuss that.
We won't discuss that.
Or being quiet while Dori's trying to sleep.
I'm good with that. That I'm good
Gotten
with.
better. He's gotten a lot.
Are you
better.
sure? Because I remember her barging in the other night while we were on the air telling you that you were loud.
That was open up mic night. That was the predictions. I'll agree to that one.
Yeah. Yeah, but for the most part, he's gotten a lot better.
Good.
Good. All right, let's see what it is.
Yeah.
By the way, Jay, we have a happy birthday thing from Zach in the chat room.
I see that. Thank you very much, sir. You know, unfortunately, mail delivery is what it is. It's not Mikey's fault that it was late. It's
Maybe,
shipping.
Can you believe that, Mikey? Something wasn't your fault.
Well, you know me. I always take the blame for everything because that's just the way I am.
Yeah, but this one wasn't true.
I will put the blame on him for not marking that, no signature was needed. So it wasn't left on Friday when it was attempted to be delivered. That blame I'll put on him.
Yeah,
but, the rest of the tardiness, that's not his fault.
There was a good reason for the signature being required, as you are about to find out.
But here's the funny thing. I'm assuming when you rescheduled the delivery, you took that no signature was needed, because I literally heard footsteps come up to the door. So I got up, ready to answer the door so I could sign for it, and it was left on the doorstep this time. So why couldn't they have just done that on Friday? And then I could have opened this on open mic night.
Who knows? It's DHL. What do you expect? I mean, they're not Amazon.
DHL. You said the magic phrase.
They're not Amazon, and they're not the U.S. Postal Service. Look at that! Oh wow! Look at that! That's beautiful. Your new X Division champion. Bravo! Look at that! Shiny. Check out AJ Styles.
Purdy.
Right.
And that's the old. That's even got the old school NWA TNA layer at the top. That's some good shit there. Look at that.
That is hashtag my X Division.
There you go.
There you go, bro.
Yeah, just we have hashtag like, your NXT going on.
Yeah. Much like Adam Pearce said in his video, study a tape of NWA.
Shit. That's too funny.
Thank you very much, Mikey.
You are welcome. You deserve it.
And Dori, any part you played in this, thank you very much as well.
Of course.
Because I know at the very least you have to keep Stat Boy in check. So.
Yes, I do.
I mean, you deserve it. That's what you asked for, and of course, I did everything in my power to get it for you because. That's what I do, I mean, I hate missing birthdays. I hate not being able to get things for people that I love. It's like, why didn't you tell me? At least with Jay's birthday and with Dori's birthday and Jeff's birthday, I bug the hell out of people. I'm like, what do you want for your birthday? And it's like, oh, you don't have to get me anything. You don't have to do that. I'm like, yes, I do. That's the part of me. I mean. Dori, I got you your what did I get you for your birthday last year or for Christmas? The wild jersey, right?
Yeah, the wild jersey.
Yeah.
You still have to go put my name on it.
Yeah, there you go. And Jeff, you got the Cowboys banner, right? I got you that for a birthday, right?
Just not hung up in here yet because we're still working on it. But yes, it is here.
See, there you go. That's what I do when it comes to birthdays. I hate the let me just get you a gift card. Just give me a gift card. No, I want to get you an actual gift.
Well,
So
at the end of the day, it was like there was only one thing I could really think of. Like, I've been looking at both this and the European title for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh, wow.
knowing that Jeff and myself were going to be doing the top 10 X Division champions as an October show,
When my internet cooperates.
I was like, okay, I need this. Not just because I want it, but then we can have it as a prop for that show. So it was like, okay, we gotta make this happen. So
could you imagine if you got to
thank
meet AJ again and you put that in front of him? That'd be
bruh,
great.
could you imagine if I got to meet like 90% of my list again? You know, if I had this back in 05, 06 Gorilla with all the X Division champions that were coming there during that era, AJ, Daniels, Frankie, Saban, Petey, Shelly.
Yeah.
Joe.
Can't forget Joe.
Almost did. Austin Aries.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
did it, yeah.
there's
Yeah,
so
fuck that
many
guy, though.
guys. So many of those champions were a part of our PWG and our experience there. This could be almost as full as my NWA world title was before I had to sell it.
It's very true.
Indeed, it was. I'm glad I'm glad it got there. I'm glad you love it. I love you
Yes.
greatly. That's all you, man. There you go.
Thank you, bro.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Trying to remember how far back the history goes with that particular. Where are their belts on? There we go. Okay. So that particular belt, just for clarification, going backwards. Actually, no, I'll start forwards because forwards AJ, and AJ's always be first on that list. AJ, Loki, Jerry Lynn, our buddy Six Pac, Sonny Siaki, Kid Cash, Amazing Red, Chris Sabin, Michael Shane, Kaz, Frankie Kazarian, another buddy of ours, Petey Williams, Christopher Daniels, and the last original holder was what I just said, Samoa Joe.
So at least like half of those guys showed up at some point or another at Gorilla.
I'm
X-Pac
pretty sure-
even popped in at least once because I got my light heavyweight title signed by him that day.
Yes.
We had gone out to City Walk for a signing. I want to say it was Chavo that day.
Mhm.
Went to Gorilla that evening.
Yep.
He had just happened to pop in and show up, ran to the car because I had my lightweight title, brought it back for him to sign it. So this could have been signed by him too.
I'm pretty sure the only one on that list that did not come through Gorilla at any stage during that belt's run was Siaki.
There you go.
I think even Red passed through. It may have been once, but I'm pretty sure Red came through here at least once.
And maybe
So-
Jerry Lynn while that belt was active.
While that belt was active, no, but I know Jerry did come through. So it could have been a later acquisition on the signatures.
Of course.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure the only guy to not have come through at all that's on that belts list is Siaki. I don't think Siaki traveled very much outside of that little Impact bubble they were in.
Probably not Kaki Siaki.
You know, I heard he got a lot better once he got his ass humbled and released. So there is that.
That's what they called him on the air. That was like his nickname, you know? It was like the phenomenal one. He was Kaki Siaki.
Sonny did our show back in the day. He was good to us, but I heard that it didn't always go that way with everybody. So, you know,
Exactly.
Just must be the old Meat's charm wearing on people. Who knows? You know, anyway.
There you go.
So
right.
anyways, Mikey, thank you again.
Absolutely, sir. Let's get some plugs out and let's get ready to wrap up because we've gone. If we do have some plugs, if we
Hang on, I'll go to the other page and we'll just do it that way. It makes it easier. Change font color. Woohoo! Okay, there. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. As I said, I'm running the show on the freaking hotspot. The person that was getting on my case for using the hotspot is now home. So I need to get out here pretty soon. Therefore, this show will be recorded the next available day we have this week. Ignore the date. It does not exist. That that show will now go up on the 12th while I am down in Anaheim doing the physical stuff as far as training for the House of Mouse.
Cool.
This show, as of now, the one that JJ got the prop exclusively for, will still be scheduled live on that day at that time, the 19th at 3 p.m. our time. So that is the plan as of now.
There we go. For some reason, I thought that was the October show, but yeah, it's this month. So see, that's all the more reason why it was important that it came, because originally that show was scheduled to be yesterday's show.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
I told Jeff, I was like, well, we still don't even know if it's here yet or if it's going to be here. So let's flip flop it. And it made sense because the last show we did had been wrestling anyways. So
right. It made the most sense. So when we do get that show pre-recorded about the top 10 movies set in school, and both of us have our lists, JJ is aware of my list because I had a little bit of situation yesterday. So that show will go up on the 12th in the usual 3 p.m. Disneyland time slot. Now, Talk Wrestling Tonight is still up in the air because I have an hour and 20 minutes where I'm supposed to go live, and like I said, I'm on the hotspot. So luckily it wasn't advertised completely fully by everybody like the last one was, and I'm not going to get major shit from NoMatchRuleRedacted.com and their founder. Anyway, if I do happen to go on at 7 o'clock, cool. I also have a phone call to make back because I heard back from a potential roommate at Disneyland area, so I may have to make that phone call. Anyway.
Cool.
Sure. Anyway, thank you all for letting me produce this literally by the seat of my ass. I literally got everything loaded at like 3:59 and we went live. So it kind of was what it was today. Anybody had any issues with the way the show went today, please go to spectrum.net and go to their customer service section and give them all the shizit. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. It is their bad. I did not. Okay, let me go back to the. No, I want to stay over here. Just kidding. Where the hell's the plug? There it is. Do we have a Stepway shout out or a Dory Lou Weekly Delight?
I do have a delight.
All right, go ahead. Dori Lou,
because I like to keep those positives out in the world. We see so much negativity. Your weekly positive for this fine week, kind of screwy weather week here in Eastern Tennessee. Your mind is a powerful thing. We all know this. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. The more you think positive, the more you're going to react to things with a better attitude. So just keep that in mind. If you're having a rough time, start doing a positive first thing in the morning. One of my tricks when I was going through a really rough period of depression was a brief positive written on the bathroom mirror. Just a quick positive affirmation, something like, I am worth it. I am special. I am loved. Anything short, simple, put it on the mirror if you need to for a daily reminder and maybe for your household to remind you reminders. Because you never know, sometimes what your household might be going through as well, maybe they need that daily reminder as much as you do to help them get out of that negative rut. My personal belief and my personal experience, it makes a world of difference. You can do anything that you set your mind to. Your mind is that powerful. You believe in it. You can make it happen. Stay positive.
Well said. Next week's show will be the fallout and the results from all the games in week 1. It'll be the scores. It'll be the stats. It'll be the insights. Each game will have, a good old-fashioned history stat. This has happened in week 1. That will be brought back. Pick'em results. Also next week, we'll have a good update on the baseball standings. There are 2 teams that could possibly finally be eliminated from any playoff contention. That would be the Athletics and the Nationals. Their tragic numbers are all the way down to less than 5. And pending final edit points and everything, I will be making a final announcement as to what we're going to be doing for hockey. I did briefly talk about it earlier in the summertime. I thought about, bringing up Fantasy Hockey League. I'm going to delay that announcement one more week. I want to make sure everything is perfect for that, so that when we're done with football and we're into the winter, and we can continue with hockey and actually do this. I really want to get this done. I want everything to be perfect. Thank you all for watching. Keep an eye out on us on Twitter. Follow our handles. I am LBStatKid1977. Dori Lou is halfway.
Lou.
Buy our shirts.
Yes.
These shirts, we have these out. I do
shirts.
also need to buy the. I think we did an official Stat Boy Out shirt that I have not purchased. I need to buy that one as well, so we can get some going on that.
Oh, and Mikey, to piggyback off of Dory's affirmation for the day.
Yes.
Because I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And doggone it, people like me.
What's that from?
Saturday Night Live.
Mikey. All right, folks, if you don't know who that is, and you don't send your money to us at the Jeff Meacham Network, send your money to him, Al Franken. There you go.
Buy the squares. Until next week, I love you all. Thank you. Stat Boy out.